Hello my angry nerds, this is Fanboy and welcome back to another Heart of the Swarm 1v1 cast. I was going to say replay and I'm like, yeah, it is a replay, but it's going to be a cast too. This game comes to you by IEM Season 10 at Gamescom. It was played, I don't know, a week ago, roughly. You have MMA, of course. Good old MMA. Everybody knows him. He's one of the pros I've been following for, goodness, since I got back into Starcraft. So, like 3 or 4 years. So, he's one of those pros that I kind of fell in love with his playstyle, even though I don't play Terran. And then his opponent is going to be Nerchio. I actually had to look up that thing, how he said his name, because I was like, Nerchio? Huh? What? Where? So he is our lovely Zerg player down the right-hand corner, and MMA is up the left-hand corner. Again, I'm going to say this one last time in this video. I have moved channels, and this channel is going to be my primary channel. Please subscribe if you want. Do not go to my second channel. Do not go to my first channel and sub, because that channel is pretty much dead. It will be going private here probably in a month or so once I can get all my subs moved over to this channel if they want. MMA looks like he's doing a normal standard opening. And maybe not. Where's his barracks? Oh, it's a proxy. You naughty MMA. MMA is proxying a Reaper. That's a thing. Nerchio does not have a dang clue. This game is just going to get on right away. I was going to tell you what they've been up to lately, and I can still do that. But let's see how many kills this Reaper does get. There's a bunker rush going on. You don't normally see this very often against a Zerg player. Wow, this stuff is just going on forever. It does have one kill. The SCV does die. Here comes another Reaper. Is another Reaper on the way? Yes, there is. This game is just going to get on right away. You've got 1 kill and 3 kills. Most of them are lings, but I mean, until a queen pops, you just... There goes another drone. The queen is here, so they're going to get the heck out of Dodge. But, there comes the queen. Here comes a lot of Zerglings. That Reaper looks like it's trapped. It sort of is, but sort of isn't. Did rejoin one of its fellow brethren. I don't know where the other one actually went. But, it kind of needs to get the heck out of Dodge because, well, it's very low on HP. There are 3 Reapers out. Is MMA... MMA is still producing Reapers. Oh my goodness, this is just insane. Are they actually going to have enough DPS to kill a queen? You have 4 Reapers out right now. 4! Uh-oh. You want to get out of there. But, I mean, you almost have enough Reapers there to DPS down a queen. Very, very slowly. As long as you micro them. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That queen may go down. They're both really very, very low. And neither one have... oh, that one does. That one does have enough for a healing shot. You do have 3 queens out right now. And you're now up to 5 Reapers. 5 Reapers. And MMA is kind of done at this point. And it's just been non-stop harassment. Let's see what's going on back at his base. He does have a second orbital on its way. And he's going... Oh wow, he's going into 2 orbital commands, it looks like. These Reapers look like they have been diminished in quite a bit of fashion. There's only 3 left. The Queens can probably easily chase them out, but I mean, it's been non-stop harassment from MMA to Nerchio. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to tell you guys what these players have been up to, really. I know MMA has had a pretty good year so far. He took 4th place in this tournament, IEM Season 10, and won, well, he won $2,000, so that's not horrible. I mean, goodness, Reapers. It's time to... Oh, Hellions are here. The Hellions are here. There are 3 command centers, 3 orbitals on the field right now, and he's producing a single Viking, I'm assuming, to chase down overlords. You don't see that whole lot, but you have 3 Reapers and 2 Hellions trying to burn down a building hatchery. And it looks like they're actually doing it. They got that thing down over half health. That's insane. I mean, you just got a ton of Hellions here. Burnt down 1 Queen. All of the Reapers are dead. You've got 2 Queens. And now the riches are out for Nerchio. But this Queen kind of needs to get back to doing its job. There you go. You've got double gas going down at the expansion for MMA. And a slow wall off going down. Oh, you've got the Hellbat. So he did research... Oh no! Did he? I have no idea. I guess you can actually transform them once you have enough. But Hellbats in numbers can kill roaches. Just absolutely devastate a large amount of roaches. Oh, you have a Nightswarm coming up, so Nerchio may take it to the enemy. Take it to MMA. You've got 2 Queens, a Zergling of all things, and a ton of roaches that need to start beating down the front door. And there it goes. That Zergling could just kind of run up into the base. MMA does look like he has a Banshee, so these Queens could very easily take down that Banshee. I would not be hesitant. And what are these SUVs doing in a little tiny pocket? I mean, I have no idea what they're actually doing. Are they trying to keep things prepared or what? But you do have a siege tank out now. The roaches are trying to run up there and try to take them out. More roaches come up for Nerchio, and you have 2 Queens on the low ground trying to make a difference. But he did get the liftoff of MMA's expansion. But I mean, you've got 2 siege tanks that are gonna devastate those Queens, and they do. They just have really nowhere to run. This seems like a really desperate last hold, really, for prevents the orbital from landing right at the last second. That's kind of unique. You normally don't see a Nightswarm used this way. It did pretty much eliminate most of the harassment, but speaking of harassment, MMA is not done with harassment. and is dropping 2 Hellbats into Nerchio's 3rd. Roasted down queen. It's completely ignoring that queen, so that's a thing. But looks like some of the roaches did come back to try to help out. MMA did lose a single Hellbats. Did get rid of the Knife Swarm. The 2 queens over here are just kind of hiding out, and that's a very interesting place. Can you actually place creep there? It does not look like there's creep where that creep terminal went down. Did use a scan to try to clean up all this creep, so that's a thing. But does have a single creep tumor. As long as it's not used anytime soon, it's just gonna kind of stay here, because MMA looks like he's thinking, oh, maybe not. He does scan, so eliminates all the creep tumors, and this creep will start slowly receding. Looks like that medevac does have 4 Hellions loaded into it. Nerchio is taking a risk and expanding off to the high yield mineral field. And what are these drones doing? That's an interesting long distance mining. Huh. He has a couple roaches out here just to protect against a Hellion or whatever that runs by. You've got roaches that come up and try to see if there's a 3rd base on its way, and there is now. Mule drop, and there's a ton of factories producing from Hellions to Thors right now. He is most likely... MMA is really just going mech. He is known for going mech. A little Hellion drop does come in. I don't think they did a whole lot. 1-1 is going to be done for these roaches for Nerchio. So Hellions do run in, eliminate 7 workers, but that's not a ton when you're talking. That's a very unique creep style. It's kind of just in this like little no man land area. He has creep just being spread. MMA does have 2 Vikings out to try to stop these overlords from creeping or spreading creep as much as humanly possible. Pack of Hellions are moving up. If Nerchio is not careful, these Hellions can come in, I was gonna say, from the behind and roast all these drones. There's 5 down, 8 down. Wow, he pretty much destroyed pretty much every single drone there except for 2. No, 3, technically. And it's going to most likely lose both of these Hellions. Maybe not. This Hellion does survive with 14 HP, but it can very easily... that's an interesting Hellion maneuver. But Nerchio looks like he's going to just go for it. Does do the toxic cloud thingamabob on top of a lot of these tanks to where they can't fire. But this mech stronghold right here is just not very friendly to squishy little units like Hydras and Roaches. So as long as you can keep them away from the tanks, you're pretty set. But that Hellion is still in enemy territory, and if it runs by this army, it's going to get screwed. It's going to die very, very quickly. Let's just see what exactly happens. Rocks do come down. The Hellion was destroyed by this army, but it's pretty much suicide to run in here with this ginormous Oh! There's a... That was a flank attack as if I could ever see one. Nerchio just basically went from two sides, and MMA taps out. Wow! That was quick. Nerchio came from this side and came from this side. I did not see that army at all because I wasn't watching my minimap. Oh my. MMA takes this. This was game 2, I want to say, of 4 or 5, I want to say. But yeah, MMA is defeated. I was certain that that tank line could just never ever be breached. But Nerchio waited very patiently until that mech army was spread out enough and came in from two sides and just tried to crush it, and it worked. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more on this channel, hit that subscriber button, and I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.